everybody. Hey, it's Monday. I left the North Little Rock Maverick yard around probably 5:15 a.m, 5:30, something like that, and I'm in southern Illinois here. Illinois. Stopped here at this rest area, which they've got the building partially closed, doing some work to it, but I just stopped here to do a load check. So just to remind you where we left things, this is a load I picked up last Thursday in Fort Smith, and it goes to Jackson, Michigan. I'll be delivering it tomorrow. Remember, I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, left out today, but this is it. Just your typical steel bar load. I had a piece of metal here that was flopping around. I had to put it up under there and twist it around so it'd stay in place. But okay, all I'm doing today is driving. I'm gonna try to get up to one of my favorite rest areas in between Indianapolis and Fort Wayne, Indiana today, up on I-69. So that's my target. But man, sure some pretty fall colors out now, pretty much everywhere I've been. So all right guys, just giving you a quick update. See you down the road. Well, good morning everybody. Well, we made it to Tuesday morning. I'm here off of I-69 in Indiana, kind of between Indianapolis and Fort Wayne. Nice brisk morning, but yesterday didn't end up so good. Let me tell you why. You know, I had about an hour and a half left in my driving day. I was trying to get around Indianapolis on 465, just driving in the center of 3 lanes when I got rear-ended. So I had to pull off to the side of the road, and I ended up sitting there for, I don't know, 4 or 4.5 hours. But anyway, what happened is they sent a truck out and they ended up just cutting my bumper off, because my bumper got pushed in to this tire. If you can see how the bumper was pushed in here and ate away some of the rubber around this tire as I turned, you know, after I got hit and then made it to the side of the road. The tire's holding air, and I was able to drive about 45 miles last night to get to this rest area. You know, I was out of time, had to do PC, but at this point, you know, they've got me just waiting here until safety determines what they want me to do, you know. I don't know if they'll call someone to come here and try to do these repairs, or if they want me to drive somewhere. Right now I'm just waiting to hear. So the trip and the week is kind of at a standstill at this point. I really had hoped to be, I mean, if that hadn't happened, I would probably be making my delivery about right now up in Jackson. So but you know, it's been quite a while since I've had an issue like this. It's just something you have to deal with. So, you know, I put in a breakdown pay for the time last night, and of course I'm on breakdown right now, just waiting. So, you know, I'm getting some pay, but I'd rather be driving and doing some business. Nothing else is wrong with the truck or the load. You know, we weren't going fast, you know, it's a 3-lane freeway. I was in the middle lane, and just out of the blue, somebody ran into the rear, you know. So yeah, totally unavoidable. So that's what's happening so far today. So I'm thinking not much will get done today, you know. They'll probably, I don't know, you know, if there's a place nearby here I might could drive to, they might send me to get it fixed, but they're not going to want me driving very far without a bumper. I know that's a DOT violation. So I really don't know what to expect, but I've already talked to the fleet manager about 10 minutes ago, and he's waiting to hear from safety to see what they want to do. So I'll update you more later. Okay folks, a little update for you. You know, I was telling you earlier this morning about the rear end collision I had last night, and I'm still broke down. I mean, here at this rest area, you know, last night after I got, you know, after waiting 4 or 5 hours there on the side of the freeway, the repair people that they called, and I say they, you know, when you have a breakdown situation like I did last night, we have a third-party service that handles that, you know. So you go in on your tablet, you fill out a breakdown form, and then, you know, this other company contacts you, see what the problem is, and then they send out someone. So last night, you know, they just sent out a guy that, you know, he didn't do tire work. I don't know. I really don't know the full extent of what kind of work he does, but all he was able to do for me was, you know, he took a torch and cut off the damaged bumper. You know, my bumper had gotten rear-ended, and my bumper was all twisted and pushed up under the trailer, and one side of it was eating into one of my inner trailer tires, and it kind of rubbed off about a ½ inch or so of the rubber off the inner side of the trailer tire. So he got he took his torch, cut off the damaged bumper so that I could at least, you know, get off the shoulder of the busy freeway and try to get somewhere to park, you know, because that was at like 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m., you know, when I finally got to that point where I could move, because the tire was holding air. It seemed to be okay, even though it's damaged. So I drove about 50 miles to this rest area, and the extended services guy that I'd been talking to during this process from Maverick told me just to, you know, get parked, get some rest, and then don't do anything until I talk to my fleet manager this morning, which I did as soon as he came in, you know, around 7. And in retrospect, I wish I'd have just sent in another breakdown form once I got here and got parked. I don't know what they'd have done at that point. Probably would have not got any sleep at all, but or at least gotten up early this morning and sent in another breakdown form, because at this point, you know, I've waited about 3 hours, and this third-party service is, you know, after calling and talking to her, she said she was going to dispatch a tire repair company out here to replace the damaged tire, and then she's still searching for someone that can replace a bumper. There's a TA about 6 miles from here, but they don't do, you know, bumper replacement. You know, that's more of a dealership or a trailer repair shop item. Anyway, she's searching for that, but I'm thinking probably what they're going to want me to do at this point is, once the tire gets replaced, is she'll probably have me just drive somewhere, you know, and then I'll have to wait who knows how long to get the bumper replaced. So yeah, real bummer. But that's how it works, you know, when you have an issue like that. There's a form in here. Of course, I had to take pictures of the damages and everything and send to several places last night. Our safety department, the third-party service that handles these breakdowns, sent them to my fleet manager this morning. So you know, I feel like I have everything documented and did what I could. It just you know, you get all different people and pieces involved, and things just kind of get, it's not the most efficient process anyway, you know. So I wish, in retrospect, I wish I'd have just sent in another breakdown early this morning. Maybe I could have got something moving on this a couple hours sooner. But, you know, I was told by the extended services people who take over our phone lines. You know, that's who we end up talking to for you future Maverick people or new Maverick drivers. When the fleet managers go off duty, go home for the day, whatever, the extended services crew, you know, somebody is assigned to take the calls and deal with stuff if the fleet managers are off duty. So that's what that's all about. So you know, he had basically told me to get here and then just get some rest and call the fleet manager this morning after 7 a.m. and I don't know what the thinking on that was. I guess the fleet manager, maybe the extended services guy thought the fleet manager was gonna work it through safety instead of farming it out to the third-party repair service. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just telling you all this, kind of give you an idea how it goes. So I'm waiting on a tire repair service, and then after that, still waiting on instructions on what to do about getting the bumper replaced. You know, I could drive. I mean, I could drive right now. You know, it's just that I'd be in violation. You know, I've got a tire. It's holding air, but it's damaged. It could, you know, it might last all week, or it might blow up right down the road. And then, you know, driving without a rear bumper is for sure a violation. So, you know, it's just unfortunate that it happened, and it was of no fault of my own. Just, you know, driving down the road 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, I really don't know, and just get rear-ended right out of the blue. So this is the kind of thing that might happen to you out here. Just part of it. Luckily for me, it's been a while since I've had to deal with anything like this. You know, usually minor things that happen, I can get them dealt with on the weekends when I'm parked at the North Little Rock yard, but not this one. All right, more later. Okay, guys, so I'm here getting my tire replaced. They dispatched a lug truck from up the road a ways, and you can see they've got it jacked up, and he's taking my old tire off. You can see the damage on the tire all around here where the bumper had rubbed into the tire, and then they're going to put that tire on. And the weird thing is, I was told about an hour ago that after this tire got put on, they were going to dispatch another company, a trailer repair company, to come out and tow the trailer away. But now they've changed their minds and said that once this tire gets replaced, I can go ahead and hit the road and try to get the bumper replaced when I get back to the North Little Rock Maverick yard. But this is Philip doing the work here, and Jake supervising. Training, okay. So they were telling me that they don't really balance these tires like you get your tires on your personal vehicle balanced. I didn't know that. But so anyway, that's what's going on. Once this tire gets replaced, I'm gonna hit the road, thankfully. So more later. Okay, everybody, update for you. I'm leaving that rest area finally. It's about 11:40 Eastern time, AM. So that took a while, but I don't remember what. Yeah, I think I told you they were at first they were going to have the tire replaced and then dispatch another trailer repair company to come and tow the trailer into the shop, replace the bumper. Then they called back and changed that and said after I got the tire replaced, I could go ahead and hit the road. That they felt like the rear axle was far enough back on the trailer that it would prevent anything from rolling up under the trailer. So I don't know why it took so long to get to that point, but I'm glad to say I'm back on the road. I'm about just under 3 hours from Jackson, Michigan, where I make this delivery. Probably get there about 2:45 p.m. 2:30 maybe. And they've already dispatched me my next load, which is picking up at Steel Dynamics in Butler, Indiana, which is usually where I go after making a delivery in Jackson, Michigan. So that's cool. And it delivers in Granite City, Illinois, which is just on the east side of St. Louis, just right up the road from our Madison, Illinois Maverick yard. So they may be, I'm thinking they might have given me that load so I can take my truck, my trailer, to the Madison shop and get the bumper replaced there. Although I would rather just do it when I get home for the weekend, but you know, whatever they want to do. I know it's a DOT issue. They'd rather get it fixed sooner than later, I'm sure, so we'll just see how that goes. But oh man, what an ordeal. I am glad to be back doing some work. All that sitting around, you know. And I sent in another breakdown pay request form to basically, you know, I counted myself as being broke down from about 6:30 a.m. this morning until just a few minutes ago, because that's when I would have gotten my clock back and been able to drive had I not had this damage to my trailer. So that shouldn't be any problem. But anyway, back on